Ooh, that's dramatic.
So because I live with chronic illness, I'm constantly finding ways to make life easier for myself, like little tweaks here and there, hacks that just make certain tasks not so daunting, not so exhausting. I've kind of been in a flare-up the last few days. It's been really tough. Like I'm really exhausted today, even though I got 8 hours of sleep. And so I need to bathe all of my dogs. So I'm going to show you my process for making that as easy for myself as possible. First, I wanted to show you my little bin that I made. I don't know if this is going to be backwards on the screen, but it says I love my dog. My sister-in-law gave me that sticker. But I just have this little bin from Dollar Tree that I have everything, all the products in here that I use for my dogs, again, to make life easier for myself. So I have brushes and combs in here, of course. Some of them are for the cats. Excuse these tomato cage growing things. I don't even know if I'm going to use them this year. So I have these dental finger wipes. These are everything. I'm not even necessarily meaning this brand. Any dental finger wipes. It's just like little wipes that go over your finger and you can easily clean out their clean their teeth and stuff. But what I do is I take one of these, I put it on my finger, and then I use breath spray on top of it. So I'll spray it on the little finger wipe and then go at it on their teeth. And then when I'm done, I do like one more spray on their tongue. Sometimes they fight me on it and it says to like lift and spray on either side. So I'll do that too. And that helps a lot. That way you don't have to fight them with a toothbrush or something. But I do have a toothbrush and toothpaste. I have the same brand. I just use these Arm & Hammer ones. And yeah, they're great, but some of my dogs don't like this stuff, so I'll use that. So our senior pug, our oldest pug, she's 10 years old. One of her eyes gets really dry. And so this is the eye gel I use for her when she's having a flare-up. It really helps. It's a lot thicker than eye drops. It's like a gel. And so yeah, I'll just put that on there and kind of massage the eye around to get, or the eyelid to get it all over. But that's what I use for her. Now obviously today they're getting a bath, but on days when either after they've had a bath or they can't have another bath or I can't give them another bath, what I usually do is I'll take a baby wipe and wipe them down, because I always have baby wipes on hand. And then I will use doggy cologne. So I have two different options here. This is the first one I got. These are really great from Amazon. They're inexpensive in my opinion. And they're hypoallergenic, you know, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, all this stuff. But I got the baby powder scent, but they have a ton of scents, a ton. Like there's some other ones I want to try. But this one, a little goes a long way. Like one tiny spray and it's like really strong. But yeah, it's great. And then here's another one. This one's a lot more subtle. It's not as strong as the other one. I got it on sale at Big Lots because they're closing down. And so it was actually even cheaper than this, $3.99, because they were like clearancing everything out. This one's Kiwi Blossom. But I really like using pet cologne because especially after what happened with chronic illness, like I don't like a lot of strong scents or stuff, but even outside of that, I don't like, obviously, being around stinky dogs. Who wants to be around stinky dogs? I don't like when my dogs are stinky. And so these pet colognes really help. And I'm not talking about like waiting till they're super stinky and then masking it with this, because that's just gross too. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, you know, like day 1, day 2, day 3 after a bath, after they've been outside and stuff like that, and they just start to get that musk. And that's why I wipe them down with a baby wipe first, so that it's like getting anything off, dander, stuff like that, and then go in with a spray. But I don't use these when they need a bath so bad and then I mask it with this, because that's not gonna mask anything. It's just gross. However, what does help when maybe they're reaching a point when they need a bath, or you've just given them a bath maybe like 4 days ago and it's starting to be like funky, I love these, I don't know, I guess it wouldn't be dry shampoo for dogs. I call it dry shampoo, but it's a no rinse deodorizer or no rinse dry shampoo for dogs. So I have this one, and then I also have this one that I got from Home Goods. Again, it's a waterless foaming pet shampoo, so dry shampoo basically. But yeah, it's this, you don't have to rinse it, it's just foaming. You put it in your hands and rub it all over them, and it kind of like, well, it's like dry shampoo, but more than that. It like cleans them up and makes them smell really good, and it like conditions their hair, because this one has coconut oil in it. And it just, I don't know, it just freshens them up. And I love these now. Like, I wish I'd always used these years ago. But yeah, this really helps me, especially living with chronic illness, because it's not like you can give your dog a bath every week. It's exhausting, especially how many dogs I have. So these are like lifesavers for me, and I love using them. And the scent is not overwhelming. It's not nasty. When you put them on, I swear it just makes your dog so cuddly, and just, they don't smell gross. They don't seem gross. Try these out. They're amazing. Okay, now for my favorite product. This is my favorite product. This is the product I've used the most faithfully for years. This is a dog ear cleaner. This is my favorite out of everything I've ever bought. I've been using this faithfully for like 5 years maybe. I think I started buying it in 2019 or maybe 2020. And I get the cucumber melon scent. I'm sorry if it's backwards. It's Earwell, Vetwell, the brand, Vetwell. I get it on Amazon, and it is, I love the smell of this. Like, I'm telling you, you know how when your dog has stinky ears, or even if they don't have stinky ears, it's just like you don't really want to get close to their face. When you use this, you just want to like nuzzle your dog and just huff. Like, I love this one so much. Again, the scent is not overpowering. It's so pleasant. And when I clean their ears with this, I just love cuddling with them on the couch, getting close to their face, nuzzling them. This is my favorite product out of everything, and it does clean their ears really, really well. It's easy to use. The directions are super clear on the back. My favorite. Also, I always feel the need to mention this, like, none of this is sponsored. This is stuff I just buy myself and use, and I'm not going to link anything. You can look up the brand names or whatever, but like, I don't even have links to make money off of any of this. Oh, and for the dental finger wipes, this was the brand I was using prior to that one. I think this came in a 2-pack on Amazon, and there was a ton in there. It lasted me forever. So obviously, since today is bath day, I won't be using these dry shampoos. I just wanted to show it because as far as like living with chronic illness, these really do help me out, make my life easier, and I'm always looking for ways to make my life easier. So what we will be using today for bath day is the ear cleaner, obviously, the eye gel for my senior pug, some toothpaste, and the toothbrush is in the bathroom for one of my dogs, the breath spray, the dental finger wipes, and then maybe after they're dry, after their bath, I'll spritz them with this like more calmer cologne. Not this one. This one's really strong. Okay, now for the most important thing that has made my life so much better and so much easier. I have this portable pet bathtub. You can adjust the height, which is awesome. And one of the biggest reasons I bought this is because when I would have to lean over the bathtub and be on my knees, it wrecked my back, and also it would cause so much extra exhaustion and fatigue that I would end up feeling so sick afterwards. So I didn't want to have to bend over the bathtub anymore. I wanted to be able to stand up. So I wanted one of these for so long. This is the brand I went with on Amazon. It's Charm Kit. Well, it's on Amazon, but I didn't get it on Amazon because I went to Facebook Marketplace first, and someone was selling this brand new, still in the box, for like, I don't know, less than half the price. These are like $100 or over $100 on Amazon. They were selling this one brand new in the box, unopened, for $40. And I was so excited. I swear I manifested this. The only thing that I was bummed about is that it doesn't fit in the bathtub, because you can place these in the bathtub if it'll fit, or your shower area. And it has this drain underneath that it'll just drain into the tub. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't fit in my bathtub, so I have to run this drain underneath into the tub. And you may be thinking, well, where's your water source? You're not just using a cup, there's no way that makes your life easier, which you're right, it would make it a lot harder. So another hack I did, we got a shower head with an 8-foot long, I keep wanting to call these ropes, they're not ropes, cords, whatever. 8-foot long, blah, blah, blah. I love this thing. It makes your life easier. If you have chronic illness, it makes your life easier in more than one way, bathing your dogs, but also if you do want to just sit in on the shower floor or in the tub, or I have a little stool sometimes if you want to sit and just have this all the way down. You can just do your showering like that while you're seated, and it's super long. It can reach really far. It can reach almost all the way to the bathroom door. If you do live with chronic fatigue or chronic illness in any way, I'm telling you, a longer shower rope thingy, whatever, it makes your life so much easier. So that's what I use to bathe them right here, and it does have a pause button so it can stop the water, so that's great. And I'm telling you, this has made my life so much easier. After I got this, I stopped like feeling sick. I stopped crying and having breakdowns after bathing my dogs. Actually started to look forward to bath time. So also it has this little connector here. You can put this collar around them and it makes them have to stay still right here so they can't jump out or, you know, move around. Well, they move around a little bit. Yes, I still have my Halloween shower curtain up. Don't judge me. Now for shampoo, I will just be using Dawn. If you don't know, when you have flea problems, you use Dawn. We don't have flea problems right now, but we do live in Oklahoma and we have had flea problems, and so we've always used Dawn to get rid of it. Well, ever since then, I'm just like, might as well just use it for their shampoo. And I add water to it to make it a little more watery, and it's great because that way you can just squirt it on immediately without getting them wet first and start lathering right away. This should give you an idea of what it's like to live with chronic illness, because it's been 2 hours since I set all of this up to film giving my dogs a bath. I was in such a bad flare-up that I had to go rest. This isn't easy. So here we go. Let's get started. Hopefully I can get through all 4 dogs. This is Christabel. She's my 10-year-old pug. She's my very first pug. So she goes first. Also, the reason I keep the towel right there is because I learned through trial and error that sometimes it sprays on the wall. So that's why I keep the towel right there. Moving on to the ear cleaning. And I just have their Q-tips and cotton balls in this little thing. So the directions say shake and squirt it in the ear canal. It gets kind of difficult to do that though, especially if you have squirmy dogs. But if you can manage it, squirt it in the ear canal, then kind of give it a little massage. Let it get down in there. And then allow the dog to shake it. Shake it off. Shake it off, Christabel. Shake it off. Then what I do is I put a little bit more on a cotton ball. And I go in and start giving it a good cleaning. Then just take a few Q-tips and go around and clean out what you can. Then I like to finish it off by, I tear pieces of a baby wipe. Like this. I put it over my pinky finger since it's the smallest finger, and I just gently put it inside and give it a little twirl to get anything final. Now for the part they hate the most, teeth cleaning. You put the little finger wipe on your finger, but what I like to do is I'll take the breath spray, because this has stuff in it that's also good for their gums. And I'll spray it on here. Then just start getting in there. She is my more behaved dog. She's more chill. And so she doesn't really fight me on this stuff. Her sister does though. I'll just lift the area or her mouth and give it a spray on both sides. And that helps a lot with keeping their breath fresh. Now, pug owners know you're not done until you wipe wrinkles. So I take my baby wipe and She hates it when I wipe her wrinkles. I also like to just give her face a wipe down because obviously I'm not spraying it and shampooing her face. You ready to get dried off? You did a good job. But we almost forgot for her eye gel. This is Odella. She's mama dog to my puppy that you're about to see. I know. Now she whines through the whole bath time. Sometimes I have to wear noise canceling headphones because it just overstimulates me. You're okay. You're dirty and stinky. It's always Odella that gets water all over the wall. Up. Turn. Turn. Odella, please cooperate. Ooh, that's dramatic. Thanks. Thanks so much. Okay, time to brush your teeth. Get down. Get down. Down. Come on. Get down. 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 Okay, ready? Let me see. Good girl. Wait. Good girl. This is Pero. She's still a puppy. No. This is Odella's daughter, Pero. So I'm not gonna hook her up to this because she's still too small for it, and I can manage her easily in here. You have needed a bath. You are stinky. Playing outside. Stinky. Stinky. She said, "Oh no, save me. Save me." My shirt is soaked now because of her. Also with the Q-tip, I'm not like sticking it down in the hole and just pushing wax further down. I just use it for cleaning all the little rivets or whatever you want to call it in a dog's ear. Are you ready to clean your teeth? Let me see. Good job. Good girl, you did it. This is Onyx. He is scared of heights, so he gets a little scared being in here. But honestly, it works out for me because his fear helps him behave. Onyx is the dad of Pero, right? He actually doesn't hate baths. He loves them. He's just scared of heights, so he doesn't like being up in this thing. So Onyx is an apricot pug, which there are more rare type of pug. There's only about like, I believe 4% of them in the pug world. Then Odella and Pero are black pugs, and Christabel is a fawn pug. Can you guys quit? Go play somewhere else. You're gonna knock my camera over. Na mga times, na mga tana, kung magbisaya ko sa mga ero, syempre magbisaya ko sa ila. Labi na kung badlongon sila kayo. But I also teach them all their tricks in Bisaya. So instead of sit, I say lingkod. Lingkod. You see his toe, he recognized it. Instead of lay down, I say higda. Instead of stay, I say pabilin. Siyempre, pwede ka magsultig pabilin diha. Pero kung mag-train kasi mong mga iro, gusto ka mubo lang ang imong mga ginasulti sa ila para dili sila malibog. Mao na kung English, dili ka magsulti. Sit down. Sulti lang kag sit. Mao na magsulti lang ko pabilin. Imbis pabilin diha. Oh, pero ako mga iro, bilingual pud sila. Bisaya pud si Onyx. Right? Are you Bisaya? Huh? Your ears were not dirty at all. Good job, buddy. Oh my gosh, we're done. Post bath, and I am tired. But I would be 10 times more tired had I bathed them the classic way, bending over the bathtub. Before I end the video, I wanted to show, okay, again, yes, I still have my Halloween art up. Don't judge me. I wanted to show the multivitamin that I use for my dogs. So I'm really big on researching supplements. I actually researched dog supplements for years, and I read almost every single review. I like comparing the different ingredients to find the best one. And that's what I did with this one. And I landed on this one because it had every single thing I wanted all in one supplement. It had the multivitamin, pre and probiotics, as well as digestive enzymes and the omega-3s. So I don't have to get like a separate omega-3 supplement, a separate probiotic, separate multivitamin, digestive enzymes. Like, it has everything in one. Also, the amount of everything is really good, because that's another thing you need to look at. So here's what it looks like on the back. It may not work for all your dogs. So for Onyx, my male dog, it gave him diarrhea, so we just pulled back on the amount we gave him. But for the girls, it has been so great. The senior girls, our puppy doesn't take it. And for my senior pug, Christabel, oh my God, what a difference we noticed once she got on this supplement. Her energy, her skin, she usually has skin issues, and her eye that I talked about that she has issues with, it's actually like 70% better since she's been on this. We still occasionally use the eye drops, but not as much as before. It's way less crusty, it's way less inflamed, and as all of her skin issues disappeared once she got on this. It's amazing. So I just wanted to share that. If you made it to the end of my video, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed meeting my dogs. They are all so naughty and fun and rambunctious and cuddly. Some of them are less naughty than the others. But yeah, we have a grumble. For those who don't know, a group of pugs is called a grumble. So I hope you enjoyed watching them. And if you did, please like and subscribe. I love when they're all clean. And I just love huffing them, especially because of that ear cleaner. Are you all soft and clean now? Now we can cuddle.